This town's fucked up.
What's
All the
that?
fucked up people in this fucking town. Tell them the cops I said to fuck themselves.
Hello everyone, welcome back. This is the Candid Camper calling out here. I am standing in front of the steel stacks here in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. For those of you new to the channel, we like to do a little piece on the culture and some of the things that make a certain city or a certain place really what they are and why people should go visit there. So we are standing in front of the steel stacks here. This is home to a ton of different music festivals. Right now it's Chris Kindle Mart, so there are lights, there are Christmas trees, there are ornaments, there's decorations everywhere. I'm gonna do some interviews later on, but for right now, enjoy the footage of the steel stacks and Bethlehem proper. About to conduct a few more interviews for the Pennsylvania Culture Corner here on Candid Camper. Bethlehem is actually the home of the nation's largest free music festival called Music Fest, aptly named. And if you're interested in checking this area out, hopefully I'll be able to give you a good little snapshot as to what the people are like and what they have to say. Check it out. Logan, awesome. And Logan works here at the Spy Shop. We shot some film in there earlier. I was just curious, Logan, are you from Pennsylvania?
Yes, yeah, I'm from Pennsylvania. I've lived here most of my life. When I was younger, we actually moved to Florida a little bit, but then we came back, and I've been in Pennsylvania since '99.
Fantastic. And what do you think is the biggest difference? You know, you said you moved down to Florida. How does Pennsylvania compare to down south that way? I
would say the two biggest differences is the nature. In Pennsylvania, really, there are so many different things you can do when it comes to outdoors. For example, I like to go on trails. I could hit a different trail every day, and I could do that probably for 2 weeks and not even have to travel more than 10 miles from my house.
I'm Michelle. I'm Dina.
Nice to meet you guys.
Oh, sorry. No, I was gonna think of a crazy name, but okay.
No problem. Are you guys from Pennsylvania? Are you from the Bethlehem area?
Not originally.
Okay, where are you from?
Originally, I'm from Jersey City.
Okay, and where are you from,
Same.
Dina? Awesome. So 2 people from Jersey. That's awesome. You guys are the first folks from Jersey we've had.
There you go. All right.
What differentiates Pennsylvania from Jersey, would you say?
Where we grew up was a lot more fast-paced, and here in this area that you're in the Lehigh Valley, is about as fast-paced as this gets.
Danielle, it's really nice to meet you. Are you from here? Are you from Pennsylvania?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Whereabouts?
Actually grew up in like the Coopersburg area, but now I live here.
Cool. And what do you think makes Bethlehem a different place than, let's say, Coopersburg?
Literally this. You're quite literally seeing it. I mean, this particular street in the wintertime, especially with, you know, like that light dusting of snow, it's called Christmas City for a reason. Like, they honestly, I feel like they should be paying me right now to say that. But it really does have like that kind of small town feel without it being necessarily a small town.
Travel, I tend to really focus on food, booze, and people. And I mean,
The big three.
from the like smallest towns in PA to Philadelphia and Pittsburgh and the big cities, like you find great food, great beer, and great people at like anywhere you stop. And that, to me, like that's why I travel. You just meet friendly people. It's great.
Fantastic. All right, guys, come on down to Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, and check out the Colony Meadery. Thanks so much.
Thanks, Colin.
What's the best place to eat here in Bethlehem?
All right, that's like asking me to choose a favorite kid.
I think if you're going for like really fancy, delicious, upscale, I would recommend the Mint, which is just over on Broad Street. Let's see. If you like Thai food, there's an awesome place called Pho Bowl, also on Broad Street. They have really good like Thai and Vietnamese food.
If I had to pick a single place right now that's close to here, I would probably say Tapas on Main. They just have great food. You can sit down. It's nice. It's a nice thing to eat because it's all finger food really. So it encourages talking to the person. You're not just sitting there eating, concentrate on eating. You're concentrating more on the other person and eating while you're doing that.
Social Still is a nice Southside distillery. That's a hub for going out and getting drinks with your friends with good food.
And how do you think Corona has kind of changed the culture, whether it be here in the Lehigh Valley or in Jersey? How do you feel like it's changed
Corona's
things?
changed everything.
Yeah,
So,
I think
no matter who you talk to, it's changed somebody somehow.
I guess it depends on your life. I mean, older people I feel are a little more scared to come out. For myself, I feel like I don't want to stop living. I want to be respectful of everyone else, and however people need me to react, so for their comfort level, I'll do that. But for my own comfort level, I take this mask off right now.
I think nature as a whole, we're really lucky in Pennsylvania because there's some areas like New York where with COVID going on, obviously, you can't really go outside. But here, even in the worst of it, we still had trails to go on. I was able to go on a trail every day for a few hours, get some nice air and sunshine, and I wouldn't even have to be near anybody else.
Well, I mean, like people who were going to come here to enjoy doing all of those activities or being able to come out and, you know, eat at the restaurants and do all that stuff. Obviously, they kind of can't now. But I think it's really nice that they're doing it a little bit earlier so you can get just like a tiny slice of it before everything's kind of all gone.
What do you think captures the spirit of Pennsylvania?
Whoa, that's a big question. I mean, I think Pennsylvania, and I've lived, the other place I've lived in Pittsburgh and Reading, so I've lived all over the state. I think one thing they have in common is like there's this very sort of, it's not a land of extremes. We're kind of like the southernmost northern state. And we're like not exactly East Coast. I mean, we're East Coast, particularly like Philadelphia, but not really. We've also got Appalachia. I think it's a place where it's kind of in between a lot of other things, and that gives us a nice mixing of cultures.
Totally agree.
So you'll get, you know, Midwestern friendliness and kind of East Coast aggressiveness all mixed up, and it kind of works out.
I would say the feeling of freedom, because not only in the nature aspect, you know, there's so many places you can go, there's so many places you can hike, but also just in the sense of history, you know, Pennsylvania, Declaration of Independence, so many things. It's just, I feel like Pennsylvania really, at its center, is all about freedom, whether it be in nature or, you know, in history.
And you mentioned earlier you were in a band, or still are in a band?
Yeah, still in band.
Awesome. What instrument do you play?
I play flute and saxophone in a group called Ginger and the Schnaps.
I love that.
Yeah, not Ginger and the Snaps because that was taken. There's some other band in New Jersey.
So is it SCH?
Yeah.
A poet, so she's super involved in that. You can check out Lehigh Valley Poets, or there's a lot of other groups like that around here.
Shout out to the Ringside.
Awesome. Shout out to Ringside Sports Bar there in Jersey City.
Mario Costa.
Fantastic.
And it's my birthday.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah, there
happy
you go.
birthday. Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate
Thank
the
you.
time.
No
Thank
problem.
you. Take care.
You
Okay,
too.
bye-bye.
My name's Grace.
Awesome to meet you. Great. Yeah, nice to meet you as well. So are you from here? Are you from Bethlehem?
Pretty much, I moved here when I was about 6, so pretty much grew up here.
Fantastic. And what do you think really embodies the spirit of Bethlehem?
Well, I'd say, I mean, you know, it's a classic steel town, so there's...
Right, that this town's fucked up.
What's that?
Fucked up people in this fucking town. Tell them the cops I said to fuck themselves.
Definitely get a lot of that too. The cops are sometimes assholes. You know, there's assholes everywhere.
Hey everybody, thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you like this kind of content, please don't forget to subscribe, like the video, and comment below maybe some other things we could be asking folks, some other places you would want to see in Pennsylvania, and as we move down south and over west, some other places that you would want to visit. Thanks so much again, and see you on the next one. Keep it candid. Does Jersey Shore have any, is that at all accurate to people when they watch that show? Is that
No.
anything close to the culture?
No.
No? What do you think it's more like? Less Snooki, more,
Less all of them.
less all of them?
They are the exception to it all. It's not really. Like I said, we're from the northern part of Jersey. That's more South Jersey.
Okay.
We have family that live down there, and that's not what it's all about.